Family, it's me, Game Boy, back with a new video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you all some information from this book, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. This is a book on relationships, improving your communication, how differently men and women process information and express themselves, and how you can gain understanding in your relationship and have loving relationships. This information really should have been taught to us by our parents, but again, they didn't know, so they couldn't teach it to us. And this information is absolutely necessary because if you didn't know, the number of black children that live in single-parent households is up at 66%. The number of Latino children that live in single-parent households is 42%. The number of white children that live in single-parent households is 24%. And the national average for children that live in single-parent households is 35%. So again, it's twice as many black children in single-parent households. If you're interested in getting your hands on this book for yourself, DM me so I can link you. But if you just want the knowledge that I'm about to present to you, let's jump into the most important thing to understand about, relationships is that as a man, you have to learn to understand and respect a woman's emotions, no exceptions. A lot of the times, like, arguments stem from the misunderstanding that when a woman is like complaining, we as men feel the need to come up with solutions for a woman's problems, because when men complain or when men, like, we have a problem, we seek solutions. You know what I'm saying? Women don't always seek solutions. A lot of the times a woman is just seeking somebody to understand it. Like when two women like get together and they start talking, they could just talk for hours and not have to come to no conclusion. Just the act of talking relieves stress and makes a woman feel loved. You know what I'm saying? If your girl is like, complaining about money and you feel like you got to come up with solution for how y'all can get money, and then next thing she complain about this and then that, and you feel like you just got to keep on coming up with solutions, and you feeling like, like you responsible. You shouldn't feel responsible and you shouldn't take offense to it. Like, if anything, the fact that you can sympathize or empathize with her and just, hear her out regardless, like, that's gonna mean way more to her than if you know what I'm saying, go buy her a phone or whatever it is that you try to do to solve her problems. Just hear your woman out, plain and simple. The four most important words to a woman is "I will be back." This is how basically you like love is built in a relationship. For a man, we feel loved. As a man, first of all, we in our mind a lot. You know what I'm saying? So basically how it goes is we'll become like emotionally invested in somebody else. Like, we always asking about how a girl feel or whatever. Like, we become emotionally invested in a woman, but then at some point we got to come back in ourselves. So we need our space once in a while. Women have to learn to respect the fact that men need space once in a while. It don't mean that we don't love you. It don't mean that, we're not interested in you. It don't mean none of that. It just means that we need a chance to get away so we can feel that loneliness. And once that loneliness kick in, we coming back. It's that simple. But it's where y'all go wrong is y'all take that as we don't love y'all, and y'all go, you know what I'm saying, a week later y'all with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta be patient, first of all. Like, if a person is showing you that they care about you in their actions, but they just feel like they need a little space, give them some space. But as a man, if you know that you need your space, then to make your woman feel comfortable with giving you your space and to make sure that y'all on the same page, tell her, like, "I will be back." Those are the four most important words, or four magic words for a woman. I will be back. Okay? Just make sure your woman know that she'll be back. For a woman, the way they fall in love is when somebody is there for them to support them emotionally, kind of like what I was just talking about earlier. Like, a lot of the times women are like waves. Sometimes they on the high, sometimes they on the low. When they on the high, they like, happy, loving people, and that's where we love them at. But To expect a woman to be happy all the time is like expecting the weather to never change. It's 4 seasons. The weather got to change eventually. So when she on her like down slope and she getting very negative and just nitpicky, whatever it is, if you as a man can, you know what I'm saying, stick it out with her and stay with her through those darkest times, once she hit like rock bottom and she at her most negative state and she still feel and she still feels your love because you still being supportive, that's how she fall in love with you. That's how she starts to fall in love with you. And you understand, like, they like, wait, she gonna come back on her emotional up. Okay? A lot of times where men mess up is when women are on they decline, they at they lowest point, we don't already, like, we done said we can't deal with this no more. We on to the next girl. And now she's at her lowest point and she got to do something to fill that gap, fill in the void. She might go have sex with somebody else real quick. You know what I'm saying? And still be in love with you, but just go have sex with somebody else just so she could, you know, continue her cycle, get back onto the next. So again, like, we got to come to understand each other more, understand the differences and how we process information and how we express ourselves. Women are very poetic when they express themselves. Like a woman, like, and this is another example, like a woman might say, we never go out. You know what I'm saying? Women become very exaggerating when they trying to express how they feel. As a man, you got to try and listen and understand how a woman feels. So don't be listening to exactly what she say word for word like you would if you was in a conversation with a man. Instead, listen to what she's saying, try to understand what emotion she's trying to convey. If a woman says we never go out, you as a man might say, like, what are you talking about? We went out last week. When in reality, you probably did go out last week and you're probably right, but it's not about being right or wrong. It's about how does she feel? She feel like going out. She feels like she want to spend time with you. She loves you. You know what I'm saying? So try to understand, like, try to come to an understanding about how your partner feels. And women understand that men are like technical people. We think logically, you know what I'm saying? So be patient. If y'all interested in getting your hands on this book, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, the link is in the description, along with all my social media and information on how to join my book club and get access to my free read alouds. And with that being said, as always, I love y'all. Have a good one. Peace.